Hey, what's up, everyone? Abby in chat. I see Merlin in chat. Says we're definitely living in the worst timeline. um, that sounds pretty bad. I hope everything's okay. I don't know what that's in reference to. There's been a lot of not so happy news in the week this week, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? Bag AFTA? What is that? Just resting a bit before I go back to work. Oh, all right, nice. And you're gonna study more French. Excellent. Good thing you're keeping up with your homework there. Hopefully your French studies have been going well. Appreciate you picking me as your background noise. I know there are a lot of options of streamers or videos you could have as background noise. Oh, just for yourself. Gotcha. The entertainment union? What happened to it? My eye sensitivity seems really crazy these days. Okay, saving that. I've never been able to get my eyes to go tiny like that and stay forward for some reason. Normally they pin straight down like this, but oh well. Yeah, I heard they had a strike against AI writing. You do listen intently. Well, hey, I'm glad either way. That only applied to actors? Okay, so you're saying that the writers are going to be using AI and the entertainment industry didn't strike against that. I'm guessing. I didn't hear about this, so you're telling me this is the worst timeline. I'm trying to figure out the steps to this myself. Then they made a contract to support AI voices for games and anime. Well, I figured the AI voices were coming soon. I mean, we already have the AI translators because we got mad at the localization teams injecting politics where it didn't need to be and changing the intent of dialogues. And then we had voice actors making more complicated rules for voice acting than we needed to have, and at some point, if you put too many rules and restrictions in place, I mean, the system's gonna break one way or the other. I don't know who Mugens is, but I mean, I could understand it. AI is not going away. You're gonna see more of this stuff take over. People put a lot of trust in it, which is silly because it gets things wrong all the time. But what can you do? And I feel like it'd be a little hypocritical to come out super hard against the AI, considering the models that know how to do image recognition to do like face tracking like this is all AI related, is all AI trained. Hey, what's up, Nabil? Why did you redeem? Have you seen Kit Boga's, like, speaking of AI, have you seen Kit Boga's like AI anti-scammers? He got a bunch of his people, his audience, to submit like voice samples, that way he could train AI voices on like normal sounding people. And he has AI bots that call scammers all day. And sometimes they sound pretty realistic, and then other times they like the voices just like sound like they're out of breath. I don't know how else to describe it. I hate it. My honest work job's getting affected by the anti-scammers or the AI stuff. Sorry, we're talking about two different things. What's up, darn Sig? Oh, the anti-scammers. Oh. You said my honest work job, and I took you literally, not that you were still pretending to be a scammer. Sounds like a poor excuse, turning this planet into an oven. So, I hear this all the time about AI being bad for the environment, and I guess, what, because it encourages more, like, data farms or something? But, like, we wouldn't be doing any... We shouldn't be doing any computing or using any electricity then, if that's the case, I guess. It was, like, the same excuse against, like, Bitcoin mining operations. It's like, oh no, people are building more machines to use more electricity. And it's like, well, we're going to end up using more electricity as we go forward and the population keeps growing. There's going to be more people who need to plug in. Especially if we're going to make electric vehicles mandatory. That's going to be more people plugging into the power grid. So it's going to be... The obvious solution is to just make more nuclear power plants that don't have harmful exhaust to the atmosphere. But I'm like teetering on my politics, and I don't want to get too political. We're supposed to be escaping to the world of anime and alchemy, not talking about all this unfun stuff. I don't like the idea of companies stealing people's voices and screwing them over it. Yeah. No, I think if you get an AI trained off of your voice, you should still get royalties for your voice. I think that's the only way to keep it fair. Because yeah, you get people who voice iconic characters. And then you have voice actors who are like well known for having a storied career because they've voiced so many well-known characters, like Johnny Young Bosch comes to mind. It's like, okay, hey, let's take him and then train his, I don't know, did he play Ichigo in Bleach? Let's pretend he did, and okay, we're gonna AI Ichigo now. Well, it's like he voiced Ichigo up to that point, and so he made Ichigo recognizable to the West by the way that he did. You know, and this is the part where I hate about AI, where it's just like, oh yeah, let's just take a model and train it on artists and voices and videos and stuff, and not credit or even ask the person in the first place if it's okay for us to go and do this. And then it's like, oh, well, we've already done it. We can't, unbake the cake. Too bad, can't turn it back into the old ingredients. That's the crummy part. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was like, hey, do you mind if we make an AI of your voice and then he signs a contract and then he gets paid every time his voice is used or something? Like it was, he also played Dante for the Netflix Devil May Cry. Yeah, because the other guy retired from voice acting. What are we divesting today? I don't know, Exodus. How are you doing today? Talking about the goods and the bads of AI. Mostly bad right now. Oh, I was on a train of thought. Oh, it's about AI. There's a video game that people criticize for using AI art, but it was like the in-studio artist had trained the AI off of their own art in order to help expedite the process of making assets for the game. And in that case, it's like, okay, you train the model off of your own input, just to help you make your work go faster. Like, I don't see a problem with that. It's the problem where you take the ones that are like, oh yeah, we're just gonna web crawl like every popular artist there is and just conglomerate everything into this amalgamation and try to call it art when it's, you know, so many different styles crammed in at once that now AI art just has this distinct telltale sign of being AI art because it doesn't match anyone else's. It just looks too perfect in some cases. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, they put in too much detail that doesn't need to be there in certain images. Yeah, it definitely hits an uncanny valley for me. That's true. It's got an oily looking feeling to it. Oh, oily is a good way to describe it. I mean, it is like, the last time I just tried to describe how AI art just stands out and I can snap onto it instantly being AI was like, all the images have like perfect lighting, but not like, now that I think about it, I guess it's not realistic lighting at the same time. But like just this extra attention to detail and shadow that doesn't need to be there. And everything is shiny, so yeah, the oily look is definitely there. But, you know, if you were training it off of your own stuff, it should be less of an issue. I think there was an artist who's like, people are actively trying to make, people are trying to cancel an artist who also had trained in AI off of their own art. And it was like, yeah, I do use AI, but the AI, I only fed it stuff for my portfolio, you know, so it's an AI off of my own stuff, which I obviously consented to because I'm using it. So I didn't steal anything from anyone. Starset made a video where they had people intentionally made to look like AI and they got shit on. Oh, I crapped on? You made me swear. There was a like a fan video for like a Funk Disturbed crossover that was very clearly AI. You know, like but like it was this like kind of cool effect where every frame was like a different AI generated image, so it looked like you could almost tell what the prompt was, and then like it spit out like 20 different images of that prompt, and then that was like 1 second, you know. And then they were like, oh, I can't believe you used AI for this. I was like, yeah, but it fit the song if you paid attention. I don't know. It's not gonna go away. We just gotta figure out a way to use it properly. To the swear jar. I should make a swear jar add-in. That way I can get away with swearing and just be like, oh, ding, put a quarter in, get away with it. I'd probably have to up it to $1, not a quarter. Yeah, the perfect lighting comes from 20 different angles. It's true. Somehow. Doesn't fit the scene. See, I've mentioned this before. Like, I like the idea of AI, like, giving someone a leg up if they're trying to, like, put a project together. Like, okay, pretend you have an idea for I don't know, a comic or a video game, or not even a video game, maybe like a card game or a board game or something. And, you know, you have no artistic direction, but you could use AI to like help storyboard some concepts together for a comic or a TV show or something, some scene composition. You know, or maybe the inverse is true. Maybe you're really good at art, but you need help writing, so you use like ChatGPT to help write stories for you to draw or animate. I don't know. I think there's okay applications for it. But that's me trying to be open-minded to new technologies in the future. Because like I said, we can't, it's not going away, so. I miss the times when AI was referring to human eradicating robots. Yeah. No, we took none of the warnings from the shows like The Matrix, and we're just going to be making more and more complex AIs. It should be for pre-product concept. It should not be the product. Absolutely not. Yeah. Like, I've been using Etsy a lot more lately, but it's so frustrating to see how much of Etsy has just been taken over by basically fake products, by basically AI products. And some of these products are even sneaking their way onto Amazon, where people are like, oh, cool, that's a cool shirt or a cool, like, sweater. I think the biggest example I saw was someone had gone onto Amazon to order, like, a Celtic knot knitted sweater. And when they ordered it, it was like the knitted pattern was printed on a shirt. So it wasn't like a real sweater. It was just like what would look like a knitted sweater printed on a shirt. And that's just how we're doing stuff now. Oh, Merlin also has a good point too. Yeah, like a single guy using AI to be like, oh my god, I had this really cool dream, or I had this really cool idea for like a hero, a character, a video game concept. And, and you start, plugging it away into some prompts to like try to, visualize it, right? And then so that way you can build up from there. But yeah, billion-dollar companies going, you know what, like, we'll just use AI instead of hiring, people to work drive-through, checkout, write stuff for us, act stuff for us, voice act for us. Our movies going forward are all just, man, when they start figuring out how to have AI make CG movies, which we're not far off of, by the way, that's all that our entertainment industry is going to turn into. It's just going to be AI slop constantly turned out by Hollywood. We won't have actual actors anymore. Everything will be completely generated. It'll be like Coco Melon for the masses. Oh, well, that's why it's important to support artists we like right now. I've been following so many more artists on Patreon these days, and trying to sign up to get exclusive access to their arts and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I need to buy more commissions too. I need to support artists while I can, while we got them. I don't like the counterpoint to like people using, single poor people, like you said, Merlin, trying to use AI to help come up with an idea, and it's like, oh, just pick up a pencil, and it's like, it's kind of demeaning to yourself as an artist, that it's like, oh, you think your creation is just as easy as pick up a pencil, touch it to some paper, and then psh, your creation just magically appears. No, your job takes some skill to get to, and AI is a good stopgap for someone who doesn't have the time, energy, or knowledge to develop that skill. Or they want to put their time, knowledge, and effort into other parts of the project. And like we said, pre-production, concept, storyboard their idea with AI before they... I don't know. I probably should stop talking about AI. I'm gonna piss off the wrong people. I'm gonna unfollow this William guy. Okay, yeah, Atelier or Yumia tonight. Flavor? I don't know what you mean by flavor, but yeah, we're gonna play some Alchemy anime game with some cute girls. Cozy atmosphere. I mean, mostly cozy atmosphere. The story for this game has been a little bit more dark and harsh than other... Oh, I have to skip the intro because this will get claimed. Boop. Hey, what's up, mercenary? It's not like Atelier or Sophie, where we spent the whole time just hanging out in town, maybe wandering into a forest, making some items. And then after crafting some items, we oh crap, I'm already losing my train of thought. And just craft some stuff, and then we'd learn a recipe, and then you know, maybe a story element would unlock or something like that. It's a good descriptive word for your wife's cooking. Speaking of wives and cooking, I tried making a bison stew that came out pretty good. But I couldn't get it to taste as good as when my fiance made it. Yeah, bison is really tasty. And I really can't do beef, but bison seems to settle okay on my stomach, so I'm pretty cool with that. And then Jill called me earlier today to say like, oh, let's make venison burgers this weekend. And I was like, I've never had venison, but I'm willing to try it. So when I go see her this weekend, we're going to try... We already ran from AI to food talk instantly. Isn't bison a red meat? It is, but it doesn't... I don't think it hits me like beef does. So like it hasn't messed me up like beef does. You know, I'm not eating a whole lot of it anyway, but I don't know. Supermarkets near you only have 3 basic meats. So there's a supermarket by me that has like all sorts of craziness. Like I saw they had frozen crocodile, or was it alligator? I don't know which one of those. It would have been. I get those two critters mixed up a lot. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's something you'd probably like want to make in a gumbo or a chili, or I don't know. I don't know how it would taste either. Bison's a Street Fighter character. True. The shop right near me had put out a bad piece of venison, but it was covered in breadcrumbs, so I couldn't know if they've left out bad meat. Oh. That's frustrating too. I hate it when you go to the supermarket to get fresh stuff, but like they're covering up all the unfresh parts. Or it's something that's like been pre-marinated and pre-seasoned and all that stuff, so you can't even like see the meat to know if it's any good. I don't know. Not pleasant for shopping. Or cooking or eating. Okay, so the last time we were here, do you guys remember there was that giant deer boss that was like right here? And now it's gone? Or am I thinking of a different one of these bases? He bounced out. Is that like a roaming world boss? That would be pretty cool. Speaking of venison, we had a giant deer boss. Be a treasure chest. Isn't that crazy? I could like double jump over a wall and it's like instantly there's treasure. Oh, but what I meant to say with the bison stew is like, my wife's was way better than what I tried making myself. But when she makes it in a pressure cooker. So I don't know if like pressure cooker versus like slow cooker, because that's all I have access to. Would have made the difference. Okay, there's something down here or up here. I bet you it's like one of those crystals. Oh, I don't want to fight you. I'm trying to be nice. You never tried venison? Me neither. So I'm kind of excited to try it this weekend. My great-grandfather was a hunter. So he took my grandma and her sisters out into the woods and would hunt and fish, and then they would eat what he caught either way. So my grandma absolutely hates venison because of how much she had to eat it as a little girl. Don't worry, large creatures in this are good in this game and can't hurt you. Oh, okay. Then I will worry no longer. Found a shrine. 2 days ago, the weather went up 40 degrees. Wow. We've been in the 60s here. It's a lot more tougher meat. The striations of the muscles are tighter. Well, the other complaint my grandma had about eating venison and squirrel and rabbit was having to pick buckshot out of the meat as you were eating it. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound great. That doesn't sound fun. Even though there's a part of me that, like, just one time wants to, like, catch a fish, scale it, cook it, and eat it. You know, just to have done it. What my grandma described sounded very unappetizing. I love catfish. Fried spicy catfish is yummy. I've never noodled for catfish. I've caught little catfish before, not super huge ones. I think we need to take this up. When I was working at the barbecue restaurant a long time ago, they had fried catfish fingers on the menu, and those were super good. I ate those all the time. Uh-oh. What did I walk into? I've never had lionfish. Oh, I need to put on auto advance. Lenya looks like she's falling asleep standing up. Yeah, I like fishing too. It's a relaxing activity. If you think far enough, we all had hunter relatives. True. Yeah, Lenya's animation as she gets head pats on a level up. Just trying to... I thought these ugly ones were Neru too. Oh well. She's gonna protect the other Neru. The pretty Neru, not the ugly. I think while trying to do this shrine mission, I accidentally walked into a Lenya quest. How did that do so little damage? Yeah, that did like 4 damage. Why is it so weak? I'm gonna go craft a new one that doesn't suck. Oh, that time it did 27. We're probably going to spend some time tonight crafting new equipment. Oh, these guys are healing too. We're all poisoned. Why am I poisoned? Heal him. Move, Yumia! There we go. They're the rednecks of the Naru, maybe. That's life. If you're ugly, people think you're a creep. If you're attractive, people are more trusting. Yeah. It's okay. I had the mana surge mode as my like backup to do more damage. So the mushroom people and the furry people hate each other, and they've hated each other for a long time. But the mushroom person is confused why we stepped in and saved them. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie, but you know what the Minecraft movie made me start doing? I've been playing a little bit more Minecraft again. It's kind of crazy going back to it, having not played it in like 4 or 5 years, and see all the changes that have happened. You're always a big help. We gotta cheer her up. Chicken jockey. I don't even know how he says it. I don't know why people get crazy about 2 words like that. Your theater clapped? Oh. You weren't in one of those theaters where they're like throwing popcorn and screaming and... Did I do a Minecraft playthrough like a year ago? Oh, maybe it wasn't like 5 years ago. I did do Minecraft early on because I did build the Rocky statue. You're right. But even still, it's been a while since I've played. Oh, there it is. My favorite thing about Chicken Jockey was the last thing it was ever put on 4chan. That's kind of funny. I really were not growing on opening weekend. My audience was quiet. I wanted to do a crazy one. I don't know. Maybe I'm boring to go to the movies with, because when I go see a movie, I just want to sit, shut up, and take in the movie. I mean, it was kind of fun seeing The Dark Knight on opening night. Because I did have a crazy audience, and we had a lot of people dress up as Batman and Joker, which was cool. But, I don't know, people were like repeating the lines from like the trailer and stuff too, and it was like really loud. I was just like, could you just, guys, just shut up and let the movie play? You guys all say same, so maybe I'm not that boring. Or maybe boring is okay. Ooh, I found a new type of fish. 99.999% of films I'd absolutely respect, but it felt like everyone went in knowing Minecraft wouldn't be great. And the behavior was expected. I guess that's a good point, too. Like, if you're going out to see a crazy movie like the Minecraft movie, maybe... I could see there being interest in the spectacle of the audience. And less interest in the movie. Saw Iron Man in theater a long time ago. That was a pretty cool experience. I wanted to like Endgame so bad it didn't. Really? You didn't like Endgame? Alright, so we have a main quest. Let's head to the observatory. The time travel mechanic was terrible. Yeah, true. I like Jack Black too, but I guess not as Steve. It's just weird to have like... it kind of like... I don't know, Jack Black doesn't strike me as someone into that kind of culture, I guess. I don't know. My ideal movie would have been more serious and not so cartoony. Yeah, maybe like try to follow the story that's already there. I don't know, I didn't watch it. What's really screwy, maybe a little scary, is the having Jack Black merchandise for the Minecraft movies. You know, so you have like toy stores with like, and it's not like he's like dressed up as a character or anything. It's just Jack Black in a blue shirt and jeans. Like there's nothing to the design or anything. It's like a random middle-aged guy doll. Yeah. Wait, why is this open? Oh wait, no, I can't open that. I remember now. Switch is behind here. It's a really weird thing. I can explore out there. What? I just fell through the floor. I don't know if you guys saw that. Hang on, I could probably do that again. I thought I could pick up those books because they were like glowing or something. How do I do that? I think there's like a whole... What did I do? Oh, that was kind of interesting. Oh well. I don't know what I did. Oh. Supposed to talk to the person over here. Break the game. The Atelier series, you do tend to break the game when you find like the OP crafting. Reminds me when I fell through the map in Yes 8. I fell through the map in the Burning Crusade one time. This was a long time ago. obviously. And I'm not talking about Burning Crusade Classic. I mean, when we first properly had the Burning Crusade, I was playing a warrior and I charged. And so my warrior does his charge animation. So, like, you can't control the pathing of your character when they're using charge. And, my warrior just, like, ran towards the mob, hit a seam between the floor and the... Like the floor was on a ramp, so there's, like, a piece of floor that's at, like, a 5-degree angle, and then another piece of floor that's, like, flat. And there's, like, a vertex where they would meet. And I guess there's, like, a 1-pixel seam or something between those two pieces of floor where my character just gave up and fell down. And I fell into the void and died. I contacted support because I was salty about it. I was like, hey, can I get a refund on, like, the 2 gold I'm going to spend to repair my equipment? Because that death was not my fault. Okay, so we have a key, but we don't know where to use it. That's the problem. This is the key the mushroom people gave us at the end of the last stream. Or a lot of things the Minecraft movie could be. They chose the, like, the worst option. Yeah, if it was just, like, showcase memes and stuff. Like, you can make a YouTube video that's like that. Isn't the Minecraft movie like a middle-aged guy isekai? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. It is a weird, like, isekai kind of thing. I guess maybe something that would have been more like Adventure Time, maybe? You know, like how Finn's the only human in Adventure Time? If you had something similar for the Minecraft movie, where you're the only player, you know, the other people you meet are all the villagers, and they have the Squidward noses. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't criticize it too harshly, because, like I said, I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure it's like an isekai, because, like, they have to explain all the intricacies of the world. If they wanted someone from the real world to enter Minecraft world, they should become blocky. That could be funny. We didn't even see her take out a key or anything. Oh, this definitely looks ancient alchemy lab. I have a liquid repair kit. I don't know how to make those. I can only find those. I see the door. I just want to explore downstairs. Oh, there's another door. See, look. And another treasure chest. I can fix this one. Poisoned puffer. Actually, I think the item I need is behind this one. Yeah, we don't like that type of alchemy in Dumati. Oh wait, both of these. Okay. Hey, what's up, CDs? Happy Easter. Oh my god, yeah, happy Easter, everyone. I forgot it was Easter. Happy 420. You know, when you're your own boss, you don't holidays are just meaningless or something. I can't remember what the whole rant was.
国は人の記憶を物のように扱い、そこに宿る思いというものをないがしろにしている。私たちは違う。マリナ博士のもと、誇りをかけて真理を追求する。どこへ行っても、どんな状況。How
can I forget it's Easter? I barely did anything Easter related today, that's why.
記録は
I don't eat eggs anymore, so I didn't think to paint any. I don't have a pet rabbit. All I did was like text people Happy Easter, but even then. Oh. It's weird that it's a holiday, but like I don't get any time off for it. But everyone else does. Yeah, Lenya's really cute CDs. Game's been treating me pretty well. I just realized the fire item I have is very weak, so I need to remake it. No, I don't do carpentry either. Your school celebrates a certain other holiday today. I think it is kind of funny that we had 420 on Easter. Check for more clues. Treasure chests. They left perfectly good neutralizers on their desk. Yeah, they're talking about the devil's lettuce. I'll be working and getting a nice paycheck instead. Is this an inside joke? No, I thought it was common knowledge that 420 was like the marijuana smokers' holiday. I mean, I had friends who smoked weed that like at 4:20 p.m. every day were like, oh, gotta go blaze it. It's one half of the meme of like why the number 420 is funny, just like that's why people do like the 42069 numbers. That just sounds like an addiction. No, man, I'm not addicted. I can quit whenever I want to. Is what every discussion with him went like. Oh, no, it's not from a game. It's weed culture, man. And I say that with 100% sincerity that there is a culture around just doing weed. Just injecting marijuanas. I have not been reading the dialogue. My cousin's partner is a weed smoker. You can't convince me it's not addictive. It might not be addictive because my understanding with addiction is addiction is like your brain chemistry and your brain wiring getting rerouted to compensate for the addiction. But you can develop a dependency on it. I'm pretty sure. Injecting? Oh, I can't remember the joke where injecting marijuanas comes from, but it's like the meme behind saying injecting marijuanas is like people don't understand how drugs are consumed, so they just assume that like you go to your dealer and you say 1 marijuana please, you know. Man, I don't remember the exact origin of the meme, but it's basically along that point. It's to make fun of people who don't know how it's consumed. 420 is also Lucina's birthday. Oh, yeah, and they came out with this new Lucina figure. The problem is that the tariffs of my anime figures are going to make it hard to justify buying the Lucina statue. Technically, everything can be addicting. Some things are just more prone to develop it. I think things can become a habit and habitual and dependent, but I think addiction refers to a specific process occurring within your brain and your brain chemistry. I think. let me put the biggest weasel word I can in front of that. I think. I could be wrong. I am not an expert in either of these fields. Not the waifu figurines. I know, tariffs hitting my Switch sales and my anime figures. So I guess Nintendo came out and said that the prices on the Switch aren't changing, huh? And we'll get pre-orders next week? I ain't buying no statues, but I wish they didn't censor the Smash versions of certain characters. Are you talking about the Xenoblade girls? They censored Homura, Hikari, and Korin? Really? Pyra and Mithra's censorship made them hotter? Yeah. Oh no, they have bare legs. Let's put them in thigh highs. Yeah, that'll work. Good job, Nintendo. Oh, I can see where on principle censorship's not great. It's just funny how it backfired in the Pyra and Mithra case. Like we have a definition of addiction to make sure we're all on the same page. So it's chronic relapsing disorder characterized by compulsive drug seeking and use despite adverse consequences. So absolutely nothing about what I said about specific wiring of the brain. They made them DLC costumes. That's pretty good too. Hey, we were cooking with the censorship design. Let's make them DLC characters. Oh, ladder I need to kick down. Oh, I was just thinking to myself, like, how did we get on this topic? Like, I'm sitting here like, oh my god, what did I do? Why is my chat talking about this? I was like, oh wait, it's 420. We were talking about drugs. It's the drug stream. It would have been really funny if I like went into VTube Studio and like changed my eyes from white to red. I don't think I want to fight any of these. Playing as an alchemist makes some weed. Here, I got... There's some shrooms. And some... Here's some weeds. Actually, that was... clovers and apples. Never mind. I don't think you can... There's nothing we can do with that. AI, drugs, and terrorists, my most political stream to date. We gotta change topics. Oh, wait, can I... Here we go. Give me mana. I did do a skit with Gondola back in the day where... he had pitched an idea of a new energy potion, which was just monster and cocaine mixed together, which is pretty funny. New topic, let's talk about sweatshops. Yeah. Next political hot take, socks and sleeping. Oh, I sleep barefoot. I can't sleep with socks on. You gotta be a psychopath if you sleep with socks on. There's no way. This blue creature's in Neru. They're like mushroom people. They evolved from being monsters to a more sentient race. Will for president. I think I said this before. But like, I would be, if I was ever in politics, I'd be like one of those one platform candidates, or like, there's only one thing that I think would be important that I would want to get done, and that would be I would want to crisscross the entire country with fiber optic internet. It's just so awesome. And it's a shame not everyone has access to it. That looks pretty dangerous to go after. All that fog down there. I usually don't wear socks when I sleep, but if it's that cold, I'll put on socks to keep warm. Even if it is cold, if I put socks on my feet, I'm gonna end up sweating, I think. You know, like how rabbits use their ears to disperse and regulate like their body temperature? I think I'm the same way with my feet. Actually, it's kind of funny that I think about it. I have to have a fan on, even if it's cold, a warm blanket, and then I'm barefoot underneath. So I'm like all these alternating layers of like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Imagine this, Will, if you had to pee in the middle of the night, the bathroom tiles are freezing. Yeah, so you just don't pee in the middle of the night. You just hold it till you're getting up. That's my solution to your conundrum. Pee in the bed, of course. Yeah, there's that option too. That'll keep you warm too, so you don't have to worry about the the cold bathroom tiles. If you have a pet, do you wake up your pet to get out of bed, or you just go, you know what? There's no way I could move my cat or my dog. I'm stuck here. Oh, they gave us access to the great elevator. We'll head that way. It's funny how pee and blood are the same color. I think you might need to see a doctor, CDs. Hey, what's up, Culp? How are you doing? You've tuned in at a interesting moment of conversation. If I made a Gamer Subs flavor, what would it be called and what would the flavor be? Oh, man. I don't know what I would call it, but I really like the taste of artificial grape, and I don't know what is wrong with me, but like grape soda, grape energy drinks. I even have what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. BCAAs that I mix in my drinks after help protein absorption. I forgot all the nutritional information. But the BCAA mix-in I got is grape flavored, but it's that super grape soda artificial grape taste. It's like, it doesn't even taste like grape, it just tastes like purple. I love that flavor. I would make my Gamer Subs that flavor. I don't know what I would call it. The only artificial grape I drink or eat is Welch's grape juice. No, Welch's grape juice is Concord grapes. It's a different type of grape. Because I've had a wine that's made from the same type of grape that they use in Welch's grape juice, and it tastes just the same. It's like a grown-up grape juice. Because it gets you drunk. Delicious wine, though. But dangerous, because I can drink it like a juice box. And then I'll have a bad morning. Am I making my grape flavor out of latex gloves? No, but I... is that Nile Red who does those chemistry experiments on YouTube? Great channel. He makes great content. It was crazy that he made grape soda from latex gloves or plastic bags or something like that. It was weird, but also kind of cool. Strawberry kiwi lemon's the best flavor. Strawberry kiwi's a good flavor combination, yeah. Alright, so this chest is either locked by a monster or a switch. I don't see. Oh. There's a switch on the wall. Something is really wrong with you who likes artificial grape. I don't know. See, that one does damage. The hand kind of clipped into her head. Okay, see? Look, I told you, the chest was going to open as soon as I killed the monster. I think I saw a guy make wine from Welch's grape juice. Very informative, even if I don't drink. I saw someone make a wine from Mountain Dew once. And I like Mountain Dew, so it was like, oh, I think I would try it. But not something like I would see in the store and go, oh, Mountain Dew wine, let's get it. Or is it like a Mountain Dew mead? I don't know, it was definitely an alcohol made from Mountain Dew. Question mark over here. Saw someone cook a chicken covered in Mountain Dew in the oven. That's a little gross. Whoa. That's a big monster. I'll leave you alone. I'm not here to fight. Here to sneak in here. Oh, I need ammo.
Mana energy 補充完了。情報の回収に成
Put
功。
uranium piss in my
調査記録に
wine.
保存します。
こんな簡単に食材が手に入るなら、もう店で買うのがバカらしくなるな。
You're talking about the Mountain Dew wine? Baja Blast goes hard. Baja Blast is a really good flavor. And I had someone tell me, it's like, it's just made from 1/2 Mountain Dew, 1/2 Powerade. And so I've tried to mix it myself when I can't find Baja Blast. It's like, okay, I can find Blue Powerade and Mountain Dew. That's pretty easy. I don't think it's Powerade and Mountain Dew mixed together. Because otherwise, I should be able to alchemy that together. Apparently it's lime flavored. You know, lime's pretty tasty. Okay, see, this is the thing that I was talking about. Wait, he has a glowy section. Can I interact with him? Okay. You may encounter gigantic creatures in various places throughout the Savash region. Special items can be gathered from places where these creatures are present. Okay, so Indumati was right. These are nice things. Can't interact with them. Oh! These are evil Neru. When I could handle more citric acid stuff, I tend to avoid it because of my tender tummy. I used to get limeade at the grocery store. You know, like lemonade, but instead of lemons, made from limes. Way tastier, in my opinion. Limes are the superior citrus. I'd try simply limeade and Mountain Dew. That may help. Oh, that's an idea. The machinery repair kit. More bad food takes with William. Not that bad of a food take. Like, I don't hate lemonade. I just like limeade better. Worst food take? Is that a question mark, or are you saying the limeade is the worst food take? Look, another broken treasure chest. Made a banging juice that was limeade mango juice and Kroger's peach tea. Holy cow, that sounds so good. I love peach tea so much. Did I put a freaking question mark? I just wanted to make sure. Apparently limeade is my worst food take. You know what? Of all my food takes, I'll take it. That's fine. Better than other food takes I've heard. Favorite fruit, though, if I had to pick? I mean, I like peaches and I like limes. Oh, speaking of more gigantic creatures, there's another dude down there. Favorite fruit is probably the kiwi. I love kiwis so much. I'll eat them till my mouth hurts. Oh, she doesn't have any items. Get Yumia in, she has all the items. The take that limes are better than lemons is what is crazy. Yeah, but when I say better, does it mean that lemons are bad? It's just a preference. I mean, all food takes are preferences. I like lemons just fine. I love lemonade. I just also really like limeade. If you put the two in front of me, I'd pick the limeade. You know, like, I'm okay with Pepsi. Like, I'll drink Pepsi in the absence of Coca-Cola. But I would much prefer a Coke over a Pepsi. Kiwis, people, not fruits. Kiwi birds are really cute, but I am talking about the fruits. I love how I said I was going to head towards the Great Elevator and I got distracted again. Another wrong take, Pepsi's way better than cola. Sure. I think you might just be contrarian to everything I say. Pepsi has Pepsi Man. Yeah, but Coke had the polar bears, and then they AI'd the polar bears for whatever reason. Oh, that goes back to what we were saying earlier. We're just... corporates are gonna... try to cut corners with the AI as much as possible. Seven Up used to have Spot the Dot. I don't remember Spot the Dot at all. I only drank cola when they had the cola vanilla flavor. Vanilla Coke is really good, but I also just like vanilla anything. Oh, I have a motorcycle. Why am I walking? Here we go. Fast travel. Spot had tie-in games on the PC, Mega Drive, and the NES. Dude, that's kind of cool. We had those games as kids. Like, was it Captain Crunch that had the... I think it was Captain Crunch that had the games that... Like, they had CDs that came with the cereal boxes and you could play games on your computer with the characters. Boss fight at the Great Elevator? Tree Sentinel? No, I think I just walked into the Lili Borea fight.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Someone else. Hey, he was in the intro! Is that Dio? He can kind of speak like Dio, yeah. Oh, wait! Oh, I just needed to go. Oh, you approached me. Hang on. Is there a way to look it up? Maybe there is. Or Leonis. Alright, let's see if we can find the IMDb for Yumia.
ずっと監視していたでしょ。
Takehito Koyasu.
監視
Known for Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Bro, you got it spot on, CDs. That is Dio's voice actor.
なかなかに
あなたたちの
Oh,
目
I
的は
clicked. I didn't mean to.
何のために私たちを監視しているの？
私の目的はただ一つ。アラディスを取り戻すこと。
Dude, yeah, that's a good ear. You got it on right. Bang on the nose.
道を阻むつもりはありません。どうぞお
He is gargantuan. Holy cow.
尋ね人はこの先に。最も
Hey, if Victor's like 6 foot tall, that guy was like still 3 feet taller than Victor.
生きていたらまたお会いしましょう。
Okay, so I think there's like rogue alchemists or mutants or someone who wants to restore the Empire.
誘い込む罠だったりしない？リリー・ボレアと組んで袋立て
No, CDs, we won't do that. Pause. Okay, yeah.
ずっと俺たちをつけてたんだろう。やる気だったらとっくにやってるはずだ。
If he's chat, you're Yumia height-wise? I'm pretty sure I'm taller than most of you.
うまくはぐらかされちゃったわね。無事大丈夫か？ええ、戦いにはならなかったから、あなたたちも安心していいわ。そうか、そうか。先進む。用心必要。あの魔物初めて見る。
じゃあやっぱり
Wonder if Mamono means monster in
そん
Japanese.
なことするんでしょう。上に向かおう。
Why are the mushrooms hot?
進まないと答えは得られない。
Slightly alien design, slightly feminine curvature,
リリー・ボレア。
interesting colors.
さっきのやつ、今も私たちを監視してるのかな？
かもしれない。手を出してこないだけいいが、
Right hand question mark
つ
over
けられ
here.
ているというのはやはり君が悪い。
What are you hiding from me, game?
もう追いかけてこないでほしいです。
A little...
まだまだ。
No, I want my flower.
すぐ使い切らないように大事に使おう。
There. But I don't have the bullets to tear those open yet. Oh, it says defeat Lili Borea. Well,
直撃。
I think I need to go craft some equipment before we go take on a boss. Find one more. Oh. Yeah.
動いたようだな。
Saw blade. That's a Lenya
エ
weapon.
ナジーはまだあるのに、なんだか頭が重い。
ここがどれだけ危険なのかがよくわかるわね。私も
Thing hiding over here?
頭が痛くて。
I'm not 4'9". I'm 6 foot, obviously.
押してみる。
If I was short, you wouldn't be able to look up to me.
急いでないし
Make a lumber repair kit.
後でいいか。どれにしよう。どこでも構わずちゃちゃっと作れるの。かっこいいな。これくらいなら簡単簡単。
Is there anything else in here? There's no way.
まだまだ。
Okay, maybe there's nothing else in here. Because I don't look up, I look down. Uh-huh.
持った。
Oh! Okay.
キノコの避け方で毒があるかどうかは判別できないからな。忘れんなよ。
Alright, I'm gonna go back and then we're gonna craft. think I have an alchemy station over here.
調査開始。
I do.
よしどうにか抜けたようだみんな無事か
Alright, so we need to make
どれがいい
a
か
new
な
lame, or whatever they call it. I think the one I have is pretty crap, because it was doing like 2 damage at a time. This one's 7 quality. Alright, we'll make a better one.
どれがいいかな
I wonder if the people who watch the vids think my comments are like STFU or cook more. Ah. I don't know if people read the comments on the VODs. Not something I've thought about before.
使う材料は
A high quality igneostone. I should probably reproduce that in the greenhouse. Don't ask me how. Are these not color coded? That one's
材
ice
料は
coded.
あったかな
I respond to at least half of what you say. I try to respond to everything you say. If I miss it sometimes, I'm sorry. Sort by quantity.
少し材料も整理しようかな
Quality up level 1.
この調子で集めよう使う材料は使う材料は
Okay, we can get to fire damage level 3.
この調子で集めよ
See if we can add a
う
trait.
使う材料は
Element resonance fire. Okay. I like low-poly statistics.
材料はあったかな
I do know I miss things from time to time, and I feel bad. Because someone will say something, and I'll think about responding to it, and then it'll scroll off, and then it's... Well, too late. Left my brain. Already gone. Okay, I need... No, it's not quite... Oh, Resonance 4 gets me there. Alright, let's do it. Okay, we're just gonna boost the quality because... Something I learned about the Atelier games. And I don't know why it took me so long. I thought, like, damage and stuff was tied to the traits and stuff. But apparently, the damage of items, like bombs and stuff, is tied to their quality. You know, this game needs a gacha mechanic. There was a gacha Atelier game. There's been at least 2, actually, now that I think about it. This is only going to be 39 of 300? Guess so. But yeah, imagine if you had to open packs to get alchemy stuff. 2? Well, there's Atelier Online. And then there was Resleriana, which I never played. But I played Atelier Online. I even had a code that you could use when that was still in service. Okay, replace this with the high quality one. Oh, that's a level 100 one versus 41. Who doesn't have ice? You don't have ice, so you get... Oh, can you not equip it? Mirage Sword. I guess you can have the low quality flint. Follow up fire damage. Boost crit rate. Increase damage. No, it wasn't an MMO. It was just a mobile gacha game. You had to get alchemy ingredients, food, clothes, weapons, characters. All of that was randomly generated. Outer range. Its attack, not bad. You can increase the item's power by 10%. Guess we'll just throw destructive in there. Hey, what's up, Soul? How are you doing tonight? I guess I would also hazard a guess that allergies kicking your ass, I'm sorry. That healing items are stronger if they're higher quality as well. I did get your DM about the charity. I am interested. I had some follow-up questions and I forgot to ask them, but I will ask you in DM. Yeah. It was basically just like logistics questions and stuff like that, you know, just simple stuff. But yeah, I did get your DMs. I'm sorry if I didn't respond. I probably didn't respond. I'm horrible. I'm sorry. Meteor Strike, is that a higher? Deals fire damage. Increased when there's only one target. Oh, we should probably make this if we're about to go into a boss fight. Quality up, bolt fire. Alright, have a good night, Merlin. Thanks for hanging out. Resonance with ice. But I don't have ice. Have I been into any gacha games? Fire Emblem Heroes is the closest I got to any gacha. Wait, no, that's a lie. Honkai Impact. I played that because they had a crossover with Evangelion, so I got Asuka, Rei, and Mari. No, it was just Asuka was a playable character, but I think Masato, Rei, and Mari were like, what do they call it? They're like tattoos, but they're not permanent. They're like, man, I don't even remember the mechanics for the game, but basically, I had the weapon, the Lance of Longinus, and then I had Mari, Rei, and Masato as like the support equipment, and maxed all that out when I leveled up Asuka to triple S. Wailed out about $200 just to max her out, only to discover later that she's like a mid character. And then I stopped playing shortly after that, so that was, you know, great use of money. And then later, I heard about Nikkei having a crossover with Evangelion. And so I wailed out because all the tickets I had saved up to that point didn't get me Asuka. So I wailed out to get Asuka, and that thinking like, oh, they're not going to do another event. And then they did another event, and I just, by that point, I was already like tired, and I haven't played Nikkei since. You've been getting into Blue Archive. It's surprisingly fun. I only know about Blue Archive by the meme. I don't know anything else about the game. I found out my waifu's mid and rage quits. That's kind of what happened. That's pretty good. Here we go, Resonance Boot. It won't get me to Meteor Strike level 4, unfortunately. Oh wait, what about a red neutralizer? Still not close enough. Coral Chip will get me there. I should be crafting these. Look at this. Resonance 9 with quality up 5. Nika, I play to have to get back into it. Love the character development. I like how Nika is having a crossover with real life sports with baseball. It's got to be a weird time to be a Dodgers fan. First, you have Hololive as a crossover, as like a team up, and now you have Nikkei. Drop a neutralizer in it. Are we delivering grenades with baseball bats now? I don't know which characters got a baseball skin, but we're getting some baseball variants in Nikkei for the Dodgers. But yeah, they had one event with Hololive, and now we're having a Nikkei event, so quality up. It's gonna be a 48 quality with a trait slot, so not too bad. I just crafted a low quality and then a high quality fire weapon. I see the one gacha that got viral on Twitter because of the super high quality ass animation. Yeah, you're talking about Brown Dust 2. I was interested in that for obvious reasons, but I never installed it. But that was I've been playing it, it's pretty great. It just felt like there was a level of too much gooning shenanigans, you know what I mean? But if the game is legitimately fun, then maybe I'll check it out. Avoiding the gooner stuff super easy. Well, I'm not a prude. I'm not against the gooning stuff, it's just
この調子で集めよう。
that game just felt a little shameless about how it was showing it off, and I was like, okay, I need to like. I feel like there's a part of my brain that's like, I need to pretend to be a normal person and not be like, oh my god, and get into it just for that stuff.
使う材料は
If that makes sense.
この調子で集めよう。使う材料は
I don't have that many coral stones.
材料はあったかな。この調子で集めよう。使う材料は
Drop this in, we hit quality 5.
この調子で集めよう。
Alright.
こんな感じかな。
Resonance 9. Maybe I should have been making stuff like this.
よし、成功した。
Higher resonance grabs more mana, which makes higher quality items. Rinse and repeat. Okay, I have a quest to make a defender spear, so let's go ahead and do that.
役に立ちそうなのは
I find it hilarious. Some things are so erotic it becomes comical. True. It's just so over the top that you can't help but laugh. Remember High School DxD? No, I remember High School of the Dead though.
材料はあったかな。
Which I think falls into that trope too. The boob avoiding the bullets. Yep.
材料はあったかな。
He fired a sniper shot that went just that weaved between her jiggling boobs. It was
使う材料は
the most ridiculous scene, but hilarious. Okay, this gets me skill damage up 4. Oh wait, I think this is a quest item. Why am I putting high quality ingredients in here?
こんな感じかな。よし、うまくできたかな。
Tempted to just like work my way through all the grayed out items so that way I could say I've made it at least once.
これに合うのは
Creativity peak there. Whatever happened to that show?
材料はあったかな。
Fast forwarding the alchemy looks so funny.
使う材料は
Well, instead of getting like a static image like we had in all the previous games, we have this Yumia dancing animation.
フォアが強く材料は
Not that it's a bad thing, I just skip through it.
この調子で集めよう。材料はあったかな。
She is a little bit like Bayonetta with the heels, yeah.
の調子で集めよう。使う
Ice
材
in
料
here.
はドアが使う材料は
Can't imagine Will agreeing to become an alchemist if he knew he'd have to twerk it for every item.
こんな感じかな。
No, I prefer the Ryza Sophie method where I'm just hunched over a cauldron stirring my magical goo until it turns into an item.
よし、成功した。
Cause see, this is how she performs alchemy. She just has an alchemy star,
活躍するよ。
and she just dances on her platform, and that's how alchemy is made. Ryza had a bit of that comically erotic vibe. I mean, besides just having her and Lila just having curves for days. I mean, it wasn't like crazy erotic. I don't think. They didn't draw like much attention to it. Like Code Vein did the same thing where they had really sexy designs in Code Vein, but you had none of the anime tropes where it was like, oh my god, let me look at those, and none of the groping or bloody noses or anything like that. It was just like, here they are, and it's a super serious world, and I didn't let it distract me at all. We need the gun for combat and the stirring of the pot for your health. Yeah, I guess hunched over a cauldron, you're getting all the fumes and it's bad on your back. So maybe the dancing is the better way. Okay, I do need to make a revival bouquet at least twice. The official Ryza artwork had the most insane thighs fan service. I mean, it's just because Ryza had insane thighs. You make a fluffy bed, make a lamp bee. Let's see.
模様替えしよう。
Okay, and a fluffy bed. Have that's just the artist. He always draws them with thighs. Gotcha. Okay. Revival bouquets. He did a Miku design once. I can already start to imagine what that might have been like. Okay, place a disassembler.
快適な感じにしたいな。
Done. Okay, we do have to raise our comfort, so I'm gonna go back in here. Place the fluffy bed and the lamp. Fancy lamp. Say that's really bright, but rotate. Go. Okay, I didn't want it to. There we go.
いろいろできる拠点にしたいな。
Can I add like another shack to the? Oh, okay, I can have multiple shacks. Okay. I can have another spot to put more items, and we'll have more comfort. Let me put another one down. I don't know why it's rotating on its own. Oh wait, hang on. Stop. Can't really tuck it in there, can I? There we go. The floor is coming through the floor. The ground is. I meant to say. Okay, that only got us 50 more comfort. If you put two shacks next to each other, can you delete the walls to combine them? I don't know if they'll snap together, but that's a good idea. How are you doing, Blazing Frost? The good news is this one more plainly decorated, so I can put more stuff here. Yeah, I want to try to get the comfort to 200. So we're going to be putting some slightly random things. Do we have anything else? Oh, wait, hang on. We got bookshelves. Glass paint. Oh, barrels. Quintessential. Wait, we could put a simple rug down too. My problem is the giant boulders in the way when I'm trying to build. Unless there's a way. Oh, can I delete this? Whoa! Get out of the way. Actually, the tree in the middle is kind of cool. Something for me to center the building around. But these giant boulders. Absolutely get out of the way. So much more space for activities now. Alright. How much more pioneering effort do we need to do? Okay, I raised the comfort level almost to 400. We put a little bit more down. Oh, we also need to get it all the way to 600 too. Well, baby steps. Sorry, I'm thirsty. There's one more campsite I haven't discovered yet. Use meteor in combat. We have one of those equipped. You know what this game needs? Loot boxes. Put in a crate slot. Sort by rank. Increase damage when there's only one. Well, this is already spec'd to do damage to only one, so I think combining those makes sense. Full price VR version. VR might not be bad for a game like this. Horse armor? Yeah, now we're talking. Finally got Emma to captain. Hey, congrats. I should probably learn how to play Emma Frost. She just seems really good right now. Finally got to play tank today. I'm hoping someday I'll get to play damage in Marvel Rivals ranked again. Oh. Wander around, find a treasure chest. Okay, we have 10 energy orbs. I know these were good. We needed this for exploration. Raises the rank of gathered ingredients. Yes. Care about decreasing lockpicking. Lockpicking is pretty easy. I think we want to increase the rank of ingredients. I need 10 for that one. Okay, environment at the start of combat. That's useful for the overdrive stuff. Save the rest. Spot directly north of me. Check that out. Main thing for Emma is her grabbing the kick into the walls. Yeah. It's weird how she has like the consistent damage of the beam and then like the burst damage from the kick and the crystal. Yeah, you get a bike. Probably just want to grind things. Nope, it was the tiled mushroom gathering spot. Gun and bike already best alchemist. Yeah, she's really cool. She's got a lot of cool stuff. This game would be a lot better with an upgrade pack that added GPS. Wait, GPS via mobile app? I don't know what you're referencing now. Is this a fast travel I haven't gotten? Oh, that's right. I ziplined over this. Okay, we're gonna go get that fast travel.
また採取できる
Zelda?
ように取るときは根を残すようにしないと。
Had a GPS that you had to install as a mobile app?
持った。向こう側が壊れてるのかな。
Other end's busted. I don't know where the other end is.
これこれ。まだまだ。これって。
I think the fast travel was like right on the beach. Yeah, that little red statue over there.
一気に突っ走る。
I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, we haven't activated.
社が示す場所を巡れば何か起きるのかしら。
Part of the Switch 2 upgrade pack? No. That can't be right. That sounds even too scumming for Nintendo. Unlock the fast travel. Have to kill this crystal.
ユミヤ、銃の調子はどう？ご機嫌ですよ。もらった。アクロバット。ちょっと下がるわ。後ろね、消えなさい。仕留める。この速度で当てる。串刺しよ。力で入らない。捕らえた。どれくらい強いか楽しみだわ。こっちが私の本命よ。
What do we got, Yumia? Hit him with the left. There we go.
学ぶことは尽きないわね。これでまた誰かを俺の限界は俺が決める。
フラミ、スキャン。
スキャンします。
Alright. Get those trait crystals and particles.
どうにか抜けられたかな。重い。お兄ちゃん。
Here we go. One more back here.
何かありそうだね。ちょっと見てみようよ。
移行で最も気をつけなければならないのは足元だ。床が抜けて地下に落ちるという事故が報告されていたな。
人の体重って
get to that treasure chest.
ビクトルは大柄だから特に気をつけないと。
レイニャンも重たい剣を持ってるから。
There we go.
落ちるの怖い。
Somehow I missed this.
すぐ使い切らないように大事に使おう。
Okay, back to the shrine.
命があるとはいえ、怖いものは怖いな。
Give me the energy prism. That'll allow us to level up our stats again.
エンハンスプリズムですよね。
I love that she hero lands. Yeah.
保管されてたんですね。
And she's always like, oh no, fall damage, and it's like 2% of my energy. It doesn't even take health. Can't get through here, but there's clearly a chest and a monster. Unless I can Skyrim my way over it. Come on, nope.
まだまだ
Who cares about your walls that need to be broken down?
洞窟は強い魔物の巣になっていることが多い。みんな気を引き締めていくぞ。ユミヤ、外すよ。
誰に言ってるか分かったね。遅い。力が
He only did 2 damage.
ちょっと下がるわ。後ろね。当てる。これで終わりよ。シャンコート。まだまだ。
やったな、アイラ。
懐がラキよ。どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。ユミヤ、あいつは一旦下がるわ。代わりに暴れときます。少し離れよう。
Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. He's trying to stun it. There we go. I wonder if this is still made with the Atelier engine or if they changed it for this title. I would guess they changed it because it's really different compared to the previous entries. More coral chips.
洞窟ってたまに変な虫い
We
るでし
just
ょ
defeated the
私ダメなんだよ。
impenetrable wall
と苦手でさ。
that I don't have the bullets to break
どこ
down
から
yet.
回ろうかしら。
Scary cat monster. Art looking herb. Gathering spot. Switch that I can't activate. Fishing spot.
狙うは大物。
That switch is probably tied to that chest, so that chest is completely impenetrable to me now. For
どう
now.
だ。釣りなんて楽勝だぜ。
Not a new type of fish. Okay, there's 3 more question marks to investigate over here.
一気に進もう。
See if they're related to or things that I can get to without having to tear down the specific
何かありそう
walls that I can't open yet. Oh, this is a campsite.
フラミーで肉を焼くことはできません。
I think I have to place something here.
ください。
ここからは歩こう。
This is one of my quests.
快適な感じにしたいな。
A fancy chair. Tip. Place something in the seat or the campsite. I did.
取っておけばいつか思い出になるかな。
おい。高く売れそうなものがあったら俺に言えよ。
There's another one in this northern lake, wasn't there?
この綺麗な石は
Up this river.
宝石か。
ビクトル。
Blue tentacle habitat, okay. This basin over here.
マナが濃いな。注意した方が良さそうだ。
誰が何のために作った場所なんだろう。
Up there.
持った。
Shell hermit habitat, okay.
しょ。見つけた。
And it's a fishing
まだま
spot.
だ。何が釣れるか。
Give me the special fish.
魚釣りなら
Still the same.
レイナも得意です。狙ってパッと掴んじゃうんです。どこ行くの？
I think it has to be a new engine because of the way she interacts with everything in the game.
さっさと行くぞ。
Like, all the open world exploration and climbing and jumping and stuff, it's stuff that you didn't have in any of the Atelier titles. I mean, Ryza can't even get around like Yumia does. Is this a building I couldn't get inside of? Oh. There's that. Unlock a chest that I can't touch. Need one more spore relic, but I don't know how I'm gonna get that. The ladder icon. Probably in. Oh, treasure chest. They could have upgraded the engine. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be an entirely new one. You do need long-range scanning for relics, but you have to find the switch or something to enable it. Like, this is clearly one of the relics, I just don't have the long-range scanning, which might come from this thing down here. Here we go. Nope, that wasn't it. It was just a spore-covered memory vial. Wait, there's supposed to be a thing. Since Resleriana is Unity, I was expecting a different one. Yeah. Wait, were the other Atelier games built on Unity? I guess I never paid that much attention to this, the engine, or cared to. Oh, just Resleriana. Okay. Memory vials contain deepest lore. Are you getting lore out of the memory vials you find like that one? Yumia is the same as Ryza, the Koei engine? Okay. I thought this would be another ruin where I had a chance at finding a relic. There too. Well, I guess we can all agree that thank God it's not the Unreal Engine. Then I wouldn't be able to get 60 FPS to stream it to you guys.
指先でそっと巻き取ればほら綺麗に取れた。フラミーに眠気はありません。超高性能自立型探索補助装置ですから。
Over here. Bro, I'm losing my mind. This is a ruin that's supposed to have a switch like all the other ruins. I can't find it. I never played Rise of the Ronin. This, if it's the same engine, that's pretty cool. That they're able to use it for more than just the Atelier title, you know?
強敵がいるな。気をつけろ。
I wonder if this one's tied to the golem.
ニーナさん正面ですよね。予備も十分あるよ。どれくらい強いかちょっと下がるよ。ちょい痛いぞ。いけません。いくよ。この私の杖も怖いんだから。まだ逃がさない。これで逃がさない。全員敵の攻撃を警戒しろ。いけません。どうだ。これでそれ何か来る。ラストステップ。こいつ。
Same engine as Dragon Quest Builders 2, really? I played a little bit of that. I like DQ V2. Or flame. Nope, it wasn't tied to killing the monster. But he dropped a new item for me, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Lenya has been petted. Yep. You can pet the cats, the dogs, and the furry girl. They thought of everything. Making sure it's not in any of these webbed off areas, but I don't think so. I also want to make sure it's not in a plainly obvious spot that I've been missing this whole time. Like behind this. I think I found it. Yep, I did. It's this stupid thing. Not mad. We found the thing. Hey, we found all the treasure chests. Now we just need to get the relics.
情報の回収に成功。調査記録に保存します。これこれ。
I've seen where like half of them are, so. Wonder why there's a slowly move this door, slowly go through this crack in the wall mechanic. Oh, I can't get this relic. Okay, so I can't finish this ruin. I don't know. Maybe it's to like try to justify the crawling mechanic. Or like, yeah, we could put in a crawling mechanic where you know, stare at their butts the whole time. Oh, but that'd be too obvious. We'll get called out for it. Okay, well, what if we have other exploration mechanics like ledge walking, crevice crawling, push open debris? Then it won't be as obvious. It is the throwing knife skill. You used it 7 out of 20 times. Did I get the relics? Are we good on relics? Obtain Spore Valley relic. I think I found all the campsites, right? Discover all the campsites. So I need to go to this campsite, the rear settlement. and place something. That's Lakeshore. Crimson Sea. Rock Conceal. Mine adjacent. So where's the rear settlement? Wait, hang on. There's only 4 settlements. Is it mislabeled? Mine adjacent. Lakeshore. Crimson Sea. Mine adjacent, Lakeshore, Crimson Sea. Where's the... Losing my mind? Why can't I find the 4th campsite? Rock Concealed. Okay, yeah, where's the... I guess I can just go to all 4 of them. Oh, maybe there's more than 4 campsites. I played myself. Okay. That's the obvious answer. Okay, so that's the Great Elevator. Go fight Lili Borea. I don't necessarily want to do just yet. Afraid she'll kick my butt. Okay, there's something up here that if we follow this road... The way the map is designed reminds me of the planet in Mira. The planet of Mira. Xenoblade X. Never played any of the Xenoblade games. Cut right. Cut left. Follow this to the tippy top. There should be a shrine. Well, I would put up here. Or a zip line? X. East? Really east.
どこ行くんだ?
そこからは歩こう。向こう側が壊れてるのかな。
Next to something all the way over there that I can't see. Probably the upper plateau area. Loops back around. Oh, I'm sure I'd like them. They're JRPGs. Those are pretty easy for me to like.
どこに向かうんだ?
Nope, no jumping off the map. Fast travel down. There's the campsite. In Neruville. See if the village will take me to the question marks. Like on the other side of this.
集落の素材として使えそうなものがあればいいんだ。
そんな重そうなの見つけても持って帰れないって。私のポーチの中見る?
Oh, yeah, these are blocked off by the thingies. Man, did I ever do this part? I think I did. Because I feel like every time I do this, I always remark how strong Yumi is. Be careful against Lili Borea. She is difficult if you come unprepared. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to go craft new accessories and stuff. That's why it was glowing blue. Okay, what's in the middle of the field here? The rear settlement campsite. And I just have to place something. Someone needs to mod the Hyrule bike into this. That would be cool. Cave. I just... She does the Dio move where she puts a bunch of throwing knives around them. Alright, she falls over on this one. What? No? Thought it was every other. I almost didn't think I had the precision counter there. That one does way more damage. Glad I crafted a better bomb. Yeah, with the spiral rondo, there we go. Oh, we got him. I've not played Xenosaga or Xenogears. I am familiar with them, but never played them. There's a lot of games I haven't played, and I inevitably, when I have time to play games, I usually end up playing something I'm familiar with, like, you know, putting another 100 hours into RimWorld instead of finishing another game. Or, you know, playing through Elden Ring for the 8th time. Also, right now, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Wait, yeah. Like, there's something up here. Yeah, it's the shrine. I can't. Still need to finish the DLC for Elden Ring. It's pretty good. I mean, it's complicated in a way because they do such a good job of layering everything on top of each other. But, it's also really difficult because they just make everything do so much damage. But I thought they had a genius way. I liked the idea of going and finding the blessings in order to increase your damage and reduce the damage you take. Because instead of, like, beelining through the final boss, it forced you to, like, actually explore and engage with the DLC. Go to all the different spots to find all the different blessings. It might be worthwhile to make a video. So I made a tutorial where all the larval tiers were in Elden Ring, so that way you could respec more often per New Game Plus. And thought, you know, it might be worth to do a video where all the Skidoo tree blessings are. Chrono Trigger does rule. I should do another playthrough of that since my other playthrough got taken down. And I won't need to be handheld through it. I can make my own decisions.
ルトがまたあんたの武器にぶつかりそうになった。大きすぎて邪魔だよ。
うるせえ。
It probably won't hit the same though, since it'll be my second time through and I'll know where things are and what's gonna happen and all that stuff.
好きだぞ。
I want to get to that upper plateau area and I don't think I can. Oops. Oh, we are... Yeah, we are stuck. Alright, fast travel
目
time.
的地を選んでください。
Xenogears could be getting a remake in the next 5 years. That'd be cool. Let's turn in my expedition progress. Marvelous paint recipe. We're almost up to 80%. 500 skill points. Using Marvelous Paint allows you to dye objects. Can be made using simple synthesis. Okay, that's cool. Objects that can be dyed are marked with an icon. Storing a dyed object will reset its color, but the Marvelous Paint will not be returned. Oh.
お風呂で癒されたいよ。
Makes sense.
どこにしよっかな。
Alright, well, I guess we could go do the throwing knife thing real quick. Find any monster.
レイニャ、髪の毛洗いたいです。お風呂ないかな。まだま
Yeah,
だ。
I think this guy's getting beat up by monsters.
ビクトルさん、敵です。
どけ。ああ。一気
どれこそ
に片付けよう。
こっちが私の本命よ。もらった。
Can you go... Why won't she go into range?
苦しい。薬飲まなきゃ。
これでどうだ。
転勤術だ。今だ。ルミナスライン。この転勤術の力。今だ。まとめて貫く。
There we go.
しまった。素手で採取してし
That
まっ
was really weird. I was trying to press the button to go to range combat. Use the throwing knives and it wouldn't go. This game is the Dark Souls of Atelier Yumia. But the Dark Souls of Atelier games? Kind of. There's a little bit more freeform in the combat than all the other titles. There we go.
おいニーナ、無理して倒れんなよ。
そこね。ところが楽よ。クイックドロー。好きだらけ。これなら。
Oh, the environment blocked me, yeah. The Dark Souls of Atelier Yumia specifically.
もっともっと。
いける。もう一発。それが普通よ。大丈夫。どうにかなるわ。
Yeah, I guess so. Because we have a dedicated dodge button?
これでまた誰かを守れる。
私史上最高。
Okay, now she falls over.
これが私の。お。
Yeah, it's every other level. Oh yeah, it is for sure is darker. Sophie was just, ho hum, let me help people out, do some alchemy stuff. And then like the last 3 hours of the game was like, oh no, we have to go stop Luard, and then you go stop Luard, and then everything goes back to normal again. Ryza had a little bit more to it, where it was, you find out about the monsters invading kind of early on, and you have to like kind of explore to figure out how to stop them. but you have to level up your alchemy so that way you're ready to confront the Felucia. I don't know if it's darker than the Dusk Saga. The world dies in that one. Should probably play the Dusk games then. Hey, what's up, Velour? How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually feeling a lot better now that I started streaming. I was like debating on delaying the stream or canceling because my stomach wasn't feeling great. But now I feel awesome, so glad I'm here and I didn't cancel. Could be worse. I could be guilt tripping. Just being like, I'm suffering through a stomach ache to be here, guys. But no, we're fine. Doing pretty good. It's gonna be a busy week this week. Big projects coming due. The Dusk Saga's plot is alchemists did too much alchemy and now the world has cancer. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm toughing through it, you guys. One of these. And I see a treasure chest. Boss monster. Oh, wrong. VTuber tummy aches, a tale's old as time. Yeah. And I hate to play into the trope, but I have like a chronic stomach condition, so I do get really bad, painful stomach aches. Infrequently. Wrong button. Where's Eli? We need to heal her. It's part of the job requirement, don't worry. Just like having scuff on your streams. Chief's staff. New item. Material dropped by the boss monster, if I had to guess. Okay, I might have to spend the... Yeah, we're at the nice level. You know what, we can go try to fight Lili Borea. We're level 69. I made a couple new pieces of equipment. And we've been keeping up with some of the crafting. Like, we made new armor. Did we make new accessories? I can't remember. We made new weapons. We made new damaging items. I have, well, interestingly, we haven't had, like, bombs. All the elemental weapons that we've had have been, like, lightning spear, fire sword, ice hammer. And Yumia refers to them as tools. They're not quite,
獣草
they're not like bombs like they were in the previous titles.
エナジーがあるとはいえ息苦しいな。アイラは平気？まだ大丈夫。けど早く抜け出したい。
See a treasure chest over here.
洞窟は強い。
やっちゃうユミ
こっちよおまけよジャックネもらったちょっと下がるよ
No bombs, this is so ass.
これでとどめ
もっともっと強くなります。ベクトルさん。
追撃
Hey, we hit the throwing knife.
クイックドローどれくらい強い楽しみだわ
この私の杖の怖いんだから全身術の力
Oh, that's kind of cool. I think the whole party is 69 now, yep.
少し離れろみんな警戒して逃がすかまだだ
今ならいけるぞ。
止まんなきゃ全身術
ここだ。
こいつ私の杖も怖いんだから
学ぶことは尽きないわ
And
ね
now we're 70. We level up so fast in this
誰か
game.
を守れる。
私史上最高更新中これが私の可能性
Give me the treasure.
罠じゃありませんように何これよっと
Nope, we're gonna be past level 69. No more 69 jokes. We're already level 70. That came and went pretty fast, huh? This is a really cool tower.
直撃
Alright, Lili Borea. You gonna kick my ass, or is this gonna be a reasonable boss fight?
Lili Borea
That's a way to make an entrance.
Watashiを殺しに来たの。
戦うために来たんじゃないあなたと話し合うために来たあなたが錬金術を憎んでいること過去にあったことを知った
Jay looks like she's here to fight.
私たちは違う私は
She's a goat? I think she's a sheep.
使い方しない
Maybe.
この後に及んで話し合い傑作ねあいつらが私にしたことを知ってなお恥じることなく私の前に現れるその度胸だけは買ってあげる
リリー・ボレア聞いて私はあなたと戦いたくない
ふざけないで
She does have the cool horizontal pupils though, like a goat.
私の話を聞いてくれなかったどんなに叫んでもどんなに訴えても何一つ聞き入れようとしなかったなのに今さら話し合い身勝手なんだよお前たちはだから嫌いなんだ錬金術師って人種が
Her design's pretty neat.
ユミはそこまでだ。もうやるしかない。
I know she doesn't like how she looks now, but I think she's cute. Indumati's a furry, get him!
本当にこの道しかなかったのかこの選択は
Am I gonna get the bad ending because I didn't find something that I was supposed to?
選んだ以上もう後戻りはできない。だったら覚悟を決めるしかない。
マイマシー錬金術師め。
ジュニア一旦下がるわ。代わりに暴れてきます。
Hit her with the sadness shuttle.
エナジーコア。
この力で。
You didn't meet the spare condition? No, you're joking. There is a spare condition?
覚悟しなさい。
Or does she just insta kill me?
離れろ。大丈夫。
Boss fight turned into a cutscene.
楽しくなりそうね。
Maybe if I... Nope, I'll just get hit.
少し離れよう。当たらないって。
前は任せろ。どうせよ。邪魔。なんで。警戒しろ。もらっとけ。そこだ。武器の浮気は良くないね。
耐えられると思う。
Wait, why is Rutger 70? Oh, maybe he got buffed. I hope you're joking that there isn't
教えて。
an ending that I locked myself out
あなた
of.
たちは何をしようとしているの？裏で糸を引いているのは一体誰？
何かを企む権利なんて私にはない。ただ身勝手な錬金術師に使われているだけ。あいつらは錬金術師どもは身勝手に国を生み出して身勝手に滅ぼして天地さえ身勝手に蘇らせようとしている。踏みにじってきた者には目もくれずに。
アラディスを取り戻す。
Oh, I'm not finding anything.
コルレオニスね。ああ、それともバシリウスかしら。
バシリウス。
バシリウスだと。それは数百年前に大災害で没したアラディス帝国最後の皇帝の名だぞ。
そうなのね。あなたたちは何も知らないまま。ああ、ヘドが出るほど羨ましいわ。
Where was all this info when we first met? Yeah.
無垢なままのうのうと生きていつだって奪う側の
No wonder if he was the emperor of the Aladi's empire. No wonder he's like, oh yeah, you want to kill Lili Borea? No problem, I'll just leave you to it.
自分の欲を満たすためだけに力を使って傷つけた者のことなんて一個だにしない。ふざけるな。見ろ、この醜い体を。
You hate the trope of we learned the secret to why they're evil was to stop a greater evil. Yeah.
これを見ても私が人に見えるのか。お前たちが傷を刻んだこの体が。
それは。
Your heart remains human. I think that's better than a dot dot dot.
あなたは人間だよ。だって心は人間のまま。きっとあなたを救う手段があるはず。錬金術ならいつか何か。
Mess when Atelier games had 7 endings. I think they.
あなたも
No, Ryza and Sophie at least had just one ending.
同じ顔をして同じことを言うのね。
彼。
この計画が終われば体も元通りになる。バ シリウスは私にそう約束した。それだけが私の生きる理由だった。あの無責任な
The third Mysterious game had a lot of endings. Eska and Logi had 11 endings. Oh, okay.
数えるのもやめてしまったけれど。ねえ、返してよ。私の体。
観覧は終わりましたかな。
やめろ。私はもういい。ここで終わらせてよ。
困りましたね。あなたが良くても私
Would I help the angry goat woman become human? Yeah, I think I would. But I don't think I'll get a chance to.
これにて失礼。錬金術師のご一行。また会う日まで。
Yeah, if we wanted to save her, why don't we stop him from doing the ice stuff to her? Oh, we get the whole big tower to explore now.
Yumia, まずはマナ領域を晴らさないと。そうだね。
Main villain is Ice Yamamoto. Is Ice Yamamoto a furry? An ice furry? I didn't think he was.
これで取れてるの？見えないからわからないよ。何が入ってるのかな？まだまだ。
Alright, we can clear the mana-bound area. With the power of dancing. Yeah, I guess if you're used to the Atelier games having multiple endings, and I come in from having started with Ryza, and I'm like, oh, I'm not used to them having more than one ending, because there's only one ending to Ryza.
リリー・ボレアになんて答えるべきだったんだろう。錬金術師は自分のことしか考えない。傷つけたもののことなんて。
The Bayonetta collab would be cool, yeah.
違うって言えなかった。錬金術がどんなものかも知らないまま価値を証明するんだって意気込んで、過去に犠牲になった人たちのことも考えずに、ただお母さんを信じたいから錬金術を信じて。浅はかだったのかな。あいつが言ったことは一つもユミヤのせいじゃないよ。
Yeah, I don't know how you can blame yourself for something that happened, I don't know, 60 years ago, 50 years ago? I don't know what the timeline is. Back when the Aladis Empire was still around. Hey, new fast travel point, new building area. Anything else? Oh, it won't even let me jump over the ledge. Directly north of me. A whole ruin to explore.
これでよし。
Okay. Do I push this door open? No. Crawl through here.
すぐ使い切らないよう
No.
に大事に使おう。
Yes. Pressed the wrong button, so I used the flower even though I didn't need to. It is like Dark Souls. We have to open doors for shortcuts.
押してみる。ほっ、何が入ってるのかな。
I want to say a newcomer who only has played this game to try Lilua's alchemy system. Well, I haven't played Lilua, so I don't know what their system is like.
情報の回収に成功。調査記録に保存します。
I mean, I do think there's some intricacies to Yumia's system, but I do feel like it's dumbed down compared to like maybe Rise's or Sophie's. The most complex one in the series. I might have to check it out then.
獣草。これちょっと苦手かも。
I thought Rise's system was decently complex. Like, interesting and
目的
complex.
地を選んでください。
Oh, treasure trove! Let's go.
何がしまわれてるんでしょう。ワクワク。昔の服とかが綺麗に残ってると嬉しいな。
Feathered veil. More feathered veils.
入ってるのかな。
And a Prasiolite. Alright.
これって見つけた。
Well, I thought there'd be like higher tier quality items or gathering items in this upper area. We're gonna go check some of these spots.
まだまだ。
Small downgrade? I liked it so much because I don't know, the concept made sense to me. Like attack level 1 and attack level 2 combines to make attack level 3.
7じゃ多い。しょ。これこれ。
You know, versus Sophie where it was like you had to find attack enhance and attack boost to get god attack or something like that. And even then it was only like plus 15 attack. Whereas in Ryza, you could loop things together until you're getting like, you know, 99 to the stat that you wanted.
この辺りに何かありそうね。
So I guess I just found that more rewarding.
スキャン
I
開
love
始。
Prasiolite, it gives attack and speed.
情報の回収に
Does
成
it?
功。調査記録に保存します。
I still can't cut these, I can't get that chest. Gonna be so much stuff we can get once I figure out how to make the slicing bullets. Object over here. Oh, it's
直撃。
I don't know if we could survive a
目的地を
jump
選んでください。
off of this tower. I never crafted the revival bouquets.
どこ行きますか。
How did that happen? Wait, do we have a new region unlocked that we haven't had?
さっさと行くぞ。
快適な
And
感
I
じ
need
に
to
したいな。
build.
いろいろできる拠点にしたいな。どこがいいかな。ここがいいかも。
There we go. Got my pioneering level up. Through this door. Which I'm sure when I teleport back to the main base will
ねえねえユミヤ、
become unlocked.
ユーラー寮にもこれくらい大きい建物って作れるの？
But I need to start heading off, unfortunately. We'll have to save that for next time. Have to be up early to go to the doctor. See if I can't hit these two question marks.
私一人じゃ無理だけど、たくさんの錬金術師がいたらできるのかも。
Yeah, only 20 energy.
怖いものは怖いな。
Rocket boots are overpowered. Or rocket heels. Over here.
ビビってると一気に襲いかかってくるぞ。な、刺激しても同じだろうけどね。
よし、これでしばらくは安心かな。
And then the other was, it's a sapling habitat. That's cool. I'll leave you guys be.
どこへ行きたいの？
I think the OST is just fine. Maybe I just don't have the ear for the music, but it's I don't know, it works for me. Question marks over here, I haven't been. And back to the default zone. I need to check something real quick.
一気に進もう。
Not up that way.
ここ何かありそうだね。ちょっと見てみようよ。
Aren't there character quests in the explorer's base in the first region? Yes. I haven't done all the character quests. I might make that the focus the next time.
どこ行くんだ？
Since I think we just basically finished the main
やばい
quest line for the second region.
油断すんなよ。
いける。もう一発。チェックね。
代わりに暴れときます。
I only took 2 damage.
取り立てほやほやはちょっと生々しいのね。
Okay, so I was looking. The usual Atelier composer left like 2 games ago. Oh. So I would have heard his music in Rise of 1.
どこに向かうんだ？
Directly north.
まだまだ。
Zipline that needs fixing.
まだまだ。
I don't know if I've been in this tower. There we go.
これくらいなら簡単簡単。
Okay. Also Reza 2. Okay, great. Well, I liked those titles. Oh, I have not been here.
スキャン開始。
So he must have done the music in Sophie then too.
重要な仕事です。
But not Sophie 2. Right? Because the last 2 releases were Ryza 3 and Sophie 2.
じゃありませんように。
Whole treasure chest waiting for me. And another treasure chest.
これでよし。
Somewhere. Okay.
罠じゃありませんよ。
Good thing we have like 200% air control. Another treasure trove key. That's fine. I finally ran out, so it's good to stockpile them again. I don't think I can snipe that. Go up? It was not in Sophie 2. The OG Sophie had another composer apart from Asano that one did return. Okay. I think the music for this one's fine. It earwormed into my head the other day. No, I'm pretty... I'd say the music's pretty good if it gets stuck in my head or if I can, recall it.
どんな環境にも適用可能です。水の中を除いて。
What is that face line you made? Just freaking out about a smell?
どこへ行きたいの？
That was awful. I zipline over. Treasure chest on the wall there. Snipe that.
ここ何かありそうだね。ちょっと見てみようよ。
And then there's something
ど
nearby.
こ行きますか？
Southeast. Nitralo gathering spot.
一気に進もう。
フラミーに眠気はありません。超高性能自立型探索補助装置ですから。
ここからは歩こう。敵です。アイラさん。どれくらい強いか楽しみだ。ユミヤ、いかさまかな。
Or the zip lines were inspired by Xenoblade? I don't know. We had zip lines in Ryza, didn't we? Or am I misremembering? Crystal there. Can you get back to Xenoblade Chronicle X? Yeah. Or that's pretty good. That's the new one that just came out, right? I like sights so much.
スキャンして。
スキャン開始。
And I love how he just teleports in by throwing his scythe in.
よかった。どうにか抜けられたかな。
どこへ行きたいの？
83. Spot here. It looks like a shrine spot. Hang on.
設定しますか？
それじゃ行こうか。
Rise ahead zip lines? Okay.
アラディスの固有種とかもあんのかね。
調査団には
Completely forgot about the Rise
を
zip
専門と
lines.
する学者さんも来てるみたいです。聞いてみたら何かわかるかもですね。
Forgot how to get out of here. I forgot there's monsters roaming around here. I guess in that case, if Ryza 3 had the zip lines and it came out after Xenoblade, then yeah, there could be some inspiration there.
まだまだ。
なるほど。
Up there. There's something.
何かありそうね。ちょっと見てみましょう。
Either a shrine or a ruin. Shrine.
ここへ行けってことでしょうか。何があるんだろう。
Switches. Alright. Here, normally. Alright. I'll hit this last relay and then I'll probably wrap things up here.
まだまだ。
This one's tied to us. Huh. I wonder where it could be.
撃。もっと。
Xeno 3 is a big deal. That game sold really well. Nice. Yeah, I wish I could say I played them. Maybe I'll get around to them eventually.
エンハンスプリズムよね。なるほど。起動手順
Alright, do I have enough for the
が理由も
next?
納得だわ。
Learn synthesis. Oh, I just used the energy prism that I got. Alright. We'll save them. For next time.
せっかく人のいるところに来たんだ。情報収集でもし
I
よう
hope 80-year-old Will one day wakes up and says, "Today I play Xenoblade." Man, that's the dream, right? I'm retired and getting to the games I missed out on. Still finding enjoyment in gaming. Still able to play games. Learn this recipe. Dangerous chest full of mushroom spores. No other explanation is needed. It's simple and dangerous. It's simply dangerous. If we level these up, we get add effects. We live for the dangerous, yeah. There's a grandma who makes JRPG reviews on YouTube. She loves Atelier and Xenoblade and Trails. Oh, that's cool. And I have 500 particles. I can spend them leveling up my recipes. Right?
そろそろ移動しないと。
Adds an alchemy core stratum and increases the number of slots. Base resonance 5. One additional effect. Oh, it's changing the different types that I need to use. Okay, we'll stop there. Increases quantity, okay. Base resonance. Also take me like half of mine. Do I plan to upgrade gear or make whole new gear? I might try upgrading because I haven't used the upgrade system yet. But I have over 500 of some of these particles, so I think we should be spending some of them. I don't know how I got this far without upgrading my recipes. I'll be honest, it feels like a slightly tedious process. And somehow I don't have as many red particles as I do the blue particles. Does this max out here? Okay. And I'm only doing this now while I'm thinking about it, because otherwise there's a chance I boot up next time and I don't do this. But see, like, for this one, I had 11 of 103. Sorry, I had 103 when it needed 11. But when I needed to use it in the red, that it needed 11, I only had 23. I'll be at 68. And... do the green one. I used a few of these earlier. But synthesizers seem pretty important. I mean, they are important like every other Alchemy game we've played. Every other Atelier title. Plus, you can chain the neutralizers into themselves to get really high or higher resonance. So this will be worth it in the long run. What's this emote even supposed to be used for? That's like a baseball umpire saying you're out. I have to make revival bouquets, so it might be worth upgrading them so the 2 that I craft aren't horrible. Especially if I can get extra effects added to them. Okay, 53 of 12. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to use up all the mediums. Oh, would someone use it though? I don't know. I was explaining what it is. Okay. Oh, this is a newer Atelier. We don't have to go to a desk to save. We can just go system save. Overwrite. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Sorry to cut it a little short. Well, not too short, but I have to be up early. Unfortunately, it's going to be a busy week. So my schedule's going to be a little scarce this time around. But I will still throw in at least a painting stream this week. But after this week, I'll have a better idea of things going forward and how stable things are going to be. Hopefully things balance out after this week, because it was crazy last week. Preparing for this week is all I can really say. So, yeah, no problem, CDs. YouTube Mercenary, you stay dangerous, stay toasty. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, get some good sleep. Let's find a couple people to raid. Is there anyone still awake? Penpra is playing Split Fiction. I almost said Faction. I don't know why. So I haven't rated him on Twitch, so we'll try rating him. Right into the collab. Then over here on the YouTube side of things. Oh, Xander's doing his birthday stream. Oh, he started 8 hours ago. Wait, marathon endurance stream. Okay. Hopefully he's still alive and we want to go check out Xander. I talk about it like you're about to be sent to war. True. I know what you mean. Last week was a mess. Yeah. Alright. If you guys are sticking around on YouTube, be sure to say hi to Xander. He's playing Repo. Maybe. Hopefully, if we catch him while he's still alive. If you're sticking around on Twitch, be sure to say hi to Penpra. I've played Mario Kart with him a few times. He's a cool guy. I need to reach out to him again for another collab. And that's all I really got. So I'll try to put a new schedule out tomorrow. And like I said, I might be a little scarce this week because of how crazy it is, but I will still do something. So I'll see you guys next time, whenever that'll be. Till then, take care, stay out of trouble, make good decisions, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys later.